Hi everyone, it's Debbie Ann. I'm back with a couple of journals I just finished. These are autumn themed. I used some digitals from Lady Eleanor's journal, and this just shows you that you can take one kit and actually make two journals out of it, because that's what I did here. I printed the entire kit and then I divided it equally into two parts. Then I included all my extra paper and book pages and extra ephemera. So I will show you inside of both of them. First, on the cover I used fabric. This is a gorgeous floral. It's a thicker cotton, and I backed it with cardstock on the inside. And then I have upholstery samples I'm trying to use up, so I made a pocket on the bottom here just with the end of the little sample piece. And this is just a dyed sari ribbon. Inside the pocket I've got some ephemera here. So what I did here is I laminated the leaves from rosebush, and then I attached those to a button card. Just a little something fun to have. This is an original postcard. It is not written on, so you could make photocopies of this. Here's a postcard that was written. It's dated 1951, so it looks like a letter home to Mom and Dad. Love the emblem there. Just an empty envelope here, nice brown color. And then on the clip I've got a little ticket stub and a nice sort of patio on what seems to be an old French castle. I think I got this, yeah, this is from a booklet I have of Chateau de Malmaison, which I believe Napoleon lived in or owned or something. So I have a bunch of these black and white postcards, and they're really just gorgeous photos. So that one's blank as well. Also on the clip I've attached a little initial charm. Now when someone buys this, if I have your initial or the initial that you request, I will replace this one. This is just a random one. If I don't have your initial, I'll replace it with like a little flower or heart charm. At the top here, I'm trying to use up these little metal plates I have. So I have square ones, and this little stamp fit in there. So I just backed it with fabric, and then I attached it to the cover with a brad, and I put a little ticket there as well. And then this is just a little cluster made out of lace, and this is a clip-on earring that comes off, so that if you were going to write in the journal, you would just take the earring off, and so you could open your book and it would lie flat on the table. What I did with the inside covers is I did a collage on the front and back. I just wanted to add a little bit of decoration on the inside as well. So I've got a pocket made from the corner of one of the longer 4x9 envelopes. And the collage is basically receipts and these trading stamps and ticket stubs and postage stamps, and some of the vintage antiqued tape that I make. And then I wanted to try my hand at using some of my boho trims and pieces that I have in my stash. So I attached this little beautiful little flower embellishment there. And then on the top here I have a tab of lace and these little dangling flowers made out of little beads. So this is from the Lady Eleanor's journal collection, and so is this photo. I printed these embellishments on matte photo paper, so these went through my inkjet, and this is also from the kit. And then on the back I printed just some ephemera, like blank letter stationery type paper that I have, so that it's colored on the back as well. And then here I used one of my inventory tags, and I added, this is a hydrangea leaf from my backyard. I glued it on with fluid matte medium, and then just added a little coat of it on the top as well. And then this is the tape. So throughout I've added some assorted ephemera. Here on the clip I've got, this here is who I would consider to be Lady Eleanor in my collection. I just find she has a sophistication to her, but also just a kindness. I just love her. I can just imagine she was an actual wonderful human being. This is a coffee dyed guest check, and then this beautiful trim that I had. So it's just stapled at the top. Here I just added some lace on the edge. This is a library pocket that was gifted to me, an actual library card, borrowing card. This I printed. This is just extra lined paper for journaling. Some eco-dyed prints from last autumn, I think. This is the other part of the envelope that I used as the pocket at the front. So I stitched where it's open there, and this is the type that opens this way, so you can hide things in there. And then I just clipped it on to the top of the page and included some more trading stamps. This is from the kit. Just stapled a little tab at the top here. This is like embroidered ribbon. A fabric ruffle there. Just some lace on this very grungy eco dyed page. The vintage tape. In this pocket I've got a poem from the kit, another guest check, and this is a first day cover from 1960, and it's a functional envelope as well. On the lace pocket here I've got this little quote from a tea bag that I had. This is obviously a very old dust jacket. So you could use this in a variety of ways. You could cut this up and make some collage elements with that. You could actually journal in there and keep it closed for some secret journaling. On the back side of the clip I had this printed eco print from Lady Eleanor and this beautiful fall postcard. This is just attached on the edge here, so you could still journal if you lifted it a little bit there. Another beautiful Indian sari trim there, and some eyelet, cotton eyelet trim there, and I just stitched it onto the page to add a bit of texture. And then I covered up a little eco-dyed hole there with some tape. So you get the very grungy effect here. And then this is from the kit, telegram, some stamps, and little price ticket there, and some silk sari trim. Here also, I stapled it on the side instead. I thought it looked really great with the mushrooms on that page. This one here is an authentic postcard. Love the scenery. And it is dated or stamped 1907. So that's gorgeous. This is a printed ticket stub. Another ruffle. Here I've got the entire page from a stamp booklet, and I just pinned it on or clipped it on the top like that. And a catalog card that you can do some collaging on the front. You can journal on the back. This was a postcard that doesn't really have a nice image on the other side, but this side was nice and it had actually been taped already by someone. So I made a tuck spot with it and included this really pretty postcard here and a library card like that. Some more embroidered ribbon at the top there. This is a guest check that's holding my trim, my lace trim down. And then this is the collage on the back. And that's the front. So that's the first one. This one is very similar, the same type of things on the front. So on this one, this is a different rose bush and it was starting to go purple. So also laminated. Another blank postcard. This one here is also from the same stash. 1951. Love the blue ink on there. Another empty envelope. Just opens at the top here. This postcard has an image of a little tool shed. It says Le cabinet travail d'été de l'empereur. It's beautiful though, it's got like vines growing all over it now. And then this one is the reddish stamp and a green ticket there on the brad. Same thing. The pocket on this one though is a kind of like a textured plaid. Inside here is the purple cardstock instead. And in this pocket I've got this fine handsome young man. This is could be used as a bookmark. It's from the kit. So this is the spine from one of my actual books in my collection. Here I have another leaf that I glued on and some tape. And then this is the gorgeous trim there. So also from Lady Eleanor's journal. Then on this clip I have a baby picture and a guest check. And this is the piece of trim I've got there. Again, printed postcard, nice fall theme, lined paper. This is a library card from the 70s. eco print from my garden. Again, this is the other part of the envelope, and just some stamps there. Beautiful lace. So this is the flap on the other side. This is also from Indian trim. Beautiful color. Ruffle there. Another print that I tried out. I think this might have been in the spring. In this pocket, I've got a printed banknote, guest check, and this first day cover is from the 60s, and it also opens. And a quote from my tea bag that says, "A garden is a delight to the eye and a solace for the soul." More from the kit here, some stamps, and then this book jacket also goes all the way around, so you could journal inside there if you wanted to. You can also journal in there. This postcard I think is blank, but it's got some nice berries there. I love that. Very beautiful logo on this one. And this is a printed ticket. Again, the full page from the stamp booklet and part of the kit here. This is like a catalog cover and a little price tag. So I tried to leave a lot of the pages blank for writing, but I wanted them to be textured and decorated. Here I have catalog card, blank on the back. Another printed postcard with a fall imagery on there, and another little price tag. And again, the back of a postcard because it was nicer on this side. And this is a church and a library card. And the back collage looks like that. So these were fun to put together, especially because fall is my favorite season, as it is for so many of us. And also because I'm trying to use up little things that I've had in my stash for a while that I just, you know, it's time to use up. And so I'm trying to find little ways to throw them in there somehow. So by the time this goes live on YouTube, one of these might already be spoken for, I'm not sure. But the link to the shop will be below the video, so if you click on that you can go see what's left. So thanks for watching. I'm not sure what I'll be back with and when, but I hope it's soon. Bye!